Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it's Thursday. So this week I'm putting out a video every day for you guys to watch what I'm doing. And it's because I've just become so busy with like load of bits and pieces, my own stuff, other people's cars as well, you know, needing my help, wanting my help, asking for my help. So I just thought, let's just do a video each day and let's see how it goes. Each day is, you know, exactly what you're seeing I'm doing during the course of the day. There's not much editing at all. It's just boom, 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 boom. What you're seeing is what I'm doing. So yeah, hopefully, you know, you're enjoying so many videos this week. I think it might be a little bit on top. Don't know. Let me know in the comments section below, guys, if you think a video every day is too much. It's a lot for me, to be honest, but it kind of helps me because I want to show you what I'm doing in here every day. And if I don't film it, you're going to miss something. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. We are working on this car. We've got another car coming in, another Vauxhall Corsa, same as this white one, a Griffin. That's coming in with a little bit of wing damage. They want me to sort of, you know, do the best I can with it and pull it out and make it better. So yeah, got other bits and pieces going on today, but let's start with this one. I have been charging the battery overnight to see if that will repair the battery itself. Anything's better than nothing in a minute with this car. He doesn't want to buy another one. It's a lot of money, and let's see if we can save it for him and repair it. So that's what we've done overnight. We'll check that, have a look, and then we'll just start getting into that cam cover and then have a good clear out. That car needs a good clear. There's oil everywhere on top, so it just needs a good clean. So we'll be doing that as well. And we've been looking at the washer jet. So let's get on with this car first. Let's crack on. I'll spin you around. Let's do this. So guys, yeah, we're going to make a start on this one today first. We need to get rid of that cam cover. It's just an absolute mess. So we've got a new one to go into there. And then just, you know, a good clean, good tidy up. And that sort of thing. But I just want to quickly check the battery because that's been on all night on the repair. And it's still not quite finished at 100% repair. So I'm just going to leave that. Just leave that connected for as long as I can. We'll crack on with this. Let's get all this done first. And then we'll have a look at the washer jet as well because that's not working. That needs to be working properly. So yeah, let's. I'll set you up, guys. Let's start stripping this down and changing this cam cover first of all. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, so as you see, the cam cover is off, and yeah, it's really bad, really, to be honest with you. Not obviously the inside the engine, it's just because of you can see that around, let me just I'm trying to connect this on. You can see like around the edge where the cam cover sits, there's oil all around the edge. Well, that should not be there. So it does show that oil is just going through the gaps, yeah, and splitting, and then just going everywhere. Like, it's just, yeah, it needs a good clean up, this does. And I'm just looking at the cam belt here as well, because this is the timing belt. I don't think that's original, so that's been changed at some point. So I don't think he's got anything to worry about when it comes to the actual belt. It don't look that bad. A little bit worn, don't get me wrong, a little tiny bit worn. You can see the lines starting to come through, but nothing major. So that suggests that that's been changed before. So that's good. So yeah, we need to carry on clearing up, cleaning all this up. Just give it a good clean up, ready to receive the new cam cover. I also have found another slight issue. We've got a split in a pipe there. So that breather pipe, that is not helping as well. So that's going to have to be replaced. Not sure. Might have to go main dealer for this. I don't want to sort of go and get a second-hand part. It's just not worth it with this kind of things. It's got to be a new one, really, so it lasts, So yeah, I'll speak to Ford main dealer and see what they say on this pipe. But I don't suspect it's going to be no more than £40 really for this. But we'll see. It is Ford's and it is a main dealer. So let me set you up. Clearing this all up, I want to clear it right out, and then yeah, we'll start the reassemble, because we can reassemble it. We ain't got to wait for the pipe. The pipe's the last thing that goes over, so let's reassemble it. In the meantime, I will call Ford's quickly, get a price, see if they've got it in stock. Might have to order it. The other thing is the washer jet as well. The motor, the washer jet for the washers. We might have to change the motor, so I'll speak to them whilst I'm on the phone, see how much that motor is, and then, yeah, just, that's the trouble with buying. Even when I'm buying salvage cars, there's always something that needs to be done. Like, if you buy a second-hand car, there's always something that needs to be done. It's just mainly wear and tear, pieces and bits and pieces. But, if you go and buy a car and it's got stuff, if the car's got some issues and, you can knock it down a little bit, then fair enough, you get it, you do the repairs, and then you've got a blinding little car. So I think this is what the case is. You got it a little bit cheaper from the guy because it's got its issues. So now we've got to do the repairs to bring it back up to good standard, and it will last. But yeah, I don't think he's got anything to worry about this timing belt. I think that's pretty good. He hasn't got to change that. So yeah, let me set you up. Let's start the cleaning job. Get it all cleaned up, nice and tidy. And then, yeah, the reassemble. But I'll let you know what Ford say when it comes to the parts. So let's do it. Right, guys, so I've moved on to the issue with the washer bottle pump. It's not working. It's not spraying the water up. So this part's all done. We've ordered the hose, so I've got to go and collect that from Ford's main dealer. That was £40, so I'll go and pick that up. But I'm having a look at this now, whilst I'm waiting for Ford's to tell me that it's been and it's in. Let me just put a thing up there. So there you go. There's the pump. And I'm just trying to put some hot, that's why it's steam there, you can see the steam. Put some hot water, flushing the bottle out just to clean it out a little bit. Because what I found was, so that there is a filter, and it goes into the hole at the bottom. And then the pump goes into that, and that's what pulls it through. But it's just a filter, and that was completely, you can see that it's like all clear now. But that was completely blocked up. So it's looking like, put that back in, put the pump back on, give it a try and see if that was the problem. It still could be the pump, don't get me wrong. I haven't connected it up yet because the battery's still charging on the charger. So I've left that for the minute. I'll put this back in place. I'll put the pump in and then I'll put the battery on and then see if it works. Hopefully this is just going to be it and he hasn't got to buy a pump as well. But they are quite common, these pumps, to fail, to be honest with you. So that still could be the case. But let me let me put it all back together. I'll come back to you once I do that, and then I'll connect the battery back up, and we'll try it. So, but yeah, and the owner of this car took this car to another garage, and the garage said that they needed brake pads and discs. Don't get me wrong, the pads are quite low, but the discs are, you know, pretty good condition, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Oh, I'll have to talk to him about the pads, because they are getting low, actually. So, yeah. But let me sort this out. Let me put that back together. I'll come back to you in a second, guys. Right, guys. So I've plugged it all back together. And, yeah, put the battery back on so we've got to get a bit of power. And as you can hear, absolute nothing. So I'm getting a humming like a beep. So nothing. It's completely dead. So this pump will need changing. Unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to change the pump on that. So let me speak to him. And, yeah, I'll let you know what he wants to do. But he said that's just had an MOT. How's that had an MOT? That's a failure straight away. So, but, yeah, it has got a few problems, this car. But we'll get through them and we'll get it up to scratch. But for now, let me leave it there. I'll come back to you and let you know what we're going to do. So, yeah. Let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Let's give you a quick update. What's going on? Yeah. So, this is the old one. Managed to take it off. It was definitely the issue. It just wasn't working properly. So I managed to get another one, put it in place. Let me show you. So now we have water. So yeah, it was just a pump in the end, and obviously the back ones are working as well. So yeah, there we go. That's all it wanted. Sometimes it is the filter that gets blocked up, but you can always tell, because obviously if it's not buzzing or making a noise like this, like that buzzing, pumping noise, if it's not doing that, then it is the actual pump itself. I actually went to Ford's to see what they sort of charge for one of these, and they wanted like £120 for that. Just, yeah, incredible. But main dealer, again, Some things are good, some things are really expensive, but at least we've done it now. And also, I've spoken to the owner of the car, and he does actually want me to do the brake pads on this car because they are low, and he is getting a little bit of funny driving movements. It's like pulling to one side, so it could be the pads. So and they're quite low anyway. So it probably get another month out of them. To be honest with the pads, they'll keep going. But I think, you know, whilst it's here, whilst I'm doing all these bits and pieces for him, it just makes sense just to get the pads done now, and then he hasn't got to worry about that part of it. So yeah, that's where we are. I'll put the cover back on, and then I'll start taking the pads apart. We've still got to wait for the pipe to turn up for this pipe here. It's coming from Fords. I've not had the call yet about that, so I'm still waiting for the call. And then, yeah, we'll just put it all back together. So let me set you up. Let's get these pads off, both sides. Clean up, you know, do my normal stuff with the pads and discs and stuff. Just clean them all up and tidy them up and stuff, and just make them, yeah, a little bit better. But yeah, we'll get these off and we'll swap them over. So let's do this, guys. But at least that's the washer, pump, jet done. And now, you know, it works. So that's all good. Right, let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, guys, so just quickly, that's the arch back in, and we're going to start work on now the brake pads. Because, yeah, I just popped out, grabbed some pads, new brake pads, and I've got the part now for the throttle body to intercooler. Yeah, so I had to go main dealer, but yeah, it was 41, but yeah, at least it's a brand new pipe, and you know, I mean, it won't foul or cause any problems there. So we've got to do that as well. So I'll set you up. Let's carry on. Let's get that connected. Let's get the pads done. And yeah, carry on. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So, we're all done. All back together. Yeah. It actually starts really nice and it runs. It's a nice engine. It's running really nice. Yeah, it's running really nice. Ticking over. So yeah, that was definitely, before you could hear like a really like hissing sound, like air. And that's where that pipe obviously was split. That's definitely where that hissing air was coming from. So, but at least now it's, you know, it's a lot cleaner underneath there. You just saw me do it. It's all clean underneath there. And yeah, ticking over really nicely. So yeah, you should be well chuffed for that. Got everything back on there. That's it. So yeah, that's another one done. This has even got the old, because it's titanium, it's got the puddle lights as well. It's got underneath the things, lights there that come on and off. Yeah, it's fully loaded, this Focus, to be fair. I think they've got the camera as well. Has it got the camera? Should have. No, he hasn't got the camera on this one. Where's the camera then? Or maybe there's no camera on this model. Don't know. Thought this was Titanium X. Fully loaded. Maybe just titanium. I'm not sure, huh? But yeah, a nice car. Needed some bits and pieces. It's probably still needs some bits and pieces, to be fair. A little bit of paintwork, scratches around it and stuff, but nothing major. At least now, it's a little bit more reliable. And, you know, I've checked the timing belt, and that don't need changing. That looks newish. You can tell by the lines are not, you know, sort of a real deep line on there. So, yeah. There we go. But this has taken most of the day, to be honest with you, but I think it was worth it for him. You know, he can then, he can then now use it about, and he'd be happy to drive it about. Lovely little car. But there we go. That's going to be the end of today's video. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop me a comment. I'm trying to get a video out every day this week, which is today's Thursday. So I'll get today's out about this. And then tomorrow, we're back on this. So we'll get into that. I've done the suspension, the both springs on both sides of the suspension. So we'll put them back together, put them back in, start putting it back to normal. Yeah. So, and I've got some other good news, some more news about this car history. I'll let you know tomorrow. We'll get into it. But for now, that is going to be the end of today's video, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop me a comment and leave me a thumbs up. That would really, really help. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.